Hello, it's Mario Joyner, your Las Vegas Probate Specialist, where I assist families going through the probate process with real estate and more. I thank you for taking a few minutes to spend with me today while we share the eighth of 8 videos that's finally coming to an end discussing how we build our team of A-plus service providers. Now, all the service provider categories in this series are often requested from clients almost daily. Many of these service provider categories I will mention may be obvious, but some of the others may have never crossed your mind. Today we will discuss again the eighth and final service provider category, personal property service providers. And without further ado, let's get started. Now, dealing with personal property. This is how the discussion regarding personal property tends to go with personal representatives. Have you had discussions with the family members regarding what you like to keep and what you like to get rid of? If the answer is no, I'll suggest that I have some resources that can help you. I offer to meet with them and the family to give them some ideas as to how to approach clearing out the house and help them get started, or I would just simply provide my list of appropriate service providers from my team of professionals. If the answer is yes, I'll say great. Where are you in the process? Has anything been taken out yet? How much more do you have left? I ask only because I have some resources that can help you, and if they accept, I will provide my list of service providers from my team of professionals, often because they're dissatisfied or just exhausted the capacity of their self-sourced company or resources in this area. Now, why would you have to make a decision on personal property during probate? This is a question I receive often. And it is because during probate, the court wants to make sure that creditors have a fair chance to collect debts from the deceased person's estate. Now, after the payment of those debts, the heirs named in the person's will or by law can receive their inheritance from what remains. Sometimes it is necessary to sell some of the assets in the estate in order to pay the debts. Another reason to sell property during probate is because selling a property and dividing the proceeds amongst several heirs is much easier than having the heirs share the inherited asset. Now, how to sell personal property during the probate process? First, let's clarify what is personal property. Now, personal property is any asset other than real estate. The main characteristic of personal property is that it is movable, unlike real estate or real property. This means that personal property includes cars, it could be a business, furniture, antiques, collectibles, stock, investment portfolios, jewelry, etc. Probate code has different rules that govern how to sell property during probate. The difference is whether the court grants to the personal representative limited authority or full authority. Now, if you have limited authority, you must formally request the court's permission to sell the property. If you've been given full authority, then it is not necessary to notify the court before you sell the property. What types of services are there to deal with when personal property is concerned? Now, there are personal property flippers. Now, these people may resell the item as is, or they may restore the item and then resell it. Now, they are ideal when there is only one or two items to get rid of. There's also places like OfferUp as well. Now, another are services who will haul away and donate personal property. They're ideal when there is a large volume of items that have very little to no value. Items can be donated to a variety of organizations, for example, like a thrift store donation. Estate sale companies, now, they are ideal when there is a house or garage full of items that have items of value and can be sold. Now, we'll provide a link below with a great resource to learn more about estate sales. Auction houses. They are ideal when they are antiques or other items of high value. Now, how do you find these types of service providers? I would certainly start with Google, referrals, Yep. Those are just a great start. And here's some questions that you want to ask the personal property service providers. What are your fees? How quickly can you hold the sale or clear the house? What's your capacity? How much stuff can you handle? Can you handle a room, a house with a garage and a shed? Just what is your capacity? What will the process look like? Very important question there. Now, for estate sales, do you dispose of the remaining items that aren't sold? Now, a link will be provided below, or you feel free to contact us at info@lvprobatespecialist.com for all of these questions. Remember, if you have any questions about this topic or any questions related to probate, feel free to contact us directly. This is Mario Joyner, your Las Vegas Probate Specialist, where we assist families going through the probate process with real estate and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you'll watch again next week, because I'm sure it will be the best video thus far. And thanks for hanging there with us doing this 8-part series on service providers. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Boom, boom.